Who would have thought that out of all that turmoil and trauma that I went through putting up the wall, that the acoustic caulk would be the thing to take me down? I would have never thunk it, to be honest with you. I would have never thunk it.
There was a time my house was neat and so was I. I was thinner back then. I would go out with my friends, but somehow that's gone bye-bye. Now I look around, there are piles strewn about. Is this dirty or clean? I'm finding out what it means. This is not just a house, it's a depression nest. I don't know how I got here. Depression nest, I don't know where to start. Depression nest, caving in on me. My life is simply falling apart. Depression nest.
What's up, y'all? Had a late start to the day because I had to put a video out today. And of course, I've been DIYing and not editing. This is hard. This is hard to do. I have to figure out how I'm going to keep this schedule up. I'm ready to get started, so we're just gonna jump right in. So still have to finish this piece of drywall, and I have to put all of the rest of the screws on the bottom half of the drywall that's up. And then I have to put the acoustic sealant everywhere, like around all of the edges, top, sides, and bottom. But that doesn't make noise, so I'm not worried about doing that like quickly. But I did just now, so y'all can see me. I did just now read the instructions on the acoustic sealant, and it has to set for 48 hours. Yeah, I did not know that. The guys are coming tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna tell them not to work on the wall until, what's today? Like after Wednesday, like so Thursday, maybe they could work on the wall then. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be busy upstairs for the first couple of days. I don't know how fast they work, but I'm gonna put it up today. I should have did it yesterday. Like, okay. Anyway, I gotta stop talking. All right, let's do things.
Looking back at being young and feeling small in the world, playing with angels, holy pages, busy doing the work. Now we're standing in the present, and I hope you're amazed by everything you dreamed to help you get to this place. Hey, every day it blows my mind, watching how things all align. And now you notice in the universe wants you to succeed. Take out your candles and remember to have faith when you leave. Sit at the table with the plate that I made for you. You ready for what's next? I hope you're taking a view too. And if you're ready for what's next, I hope you're taking a view too. Writing letters to myself. Writing letters to myself. Writing letters to myself. All of the stories to tell. All of the stories to tell. And on the radio, you gravitate to songs about love, mystified by the illusion of what it never was. Using music just to soothe, and now it's time to grow up. All the excuses try to tell you that you weren't enough, that you needed too much, maybe a little too tough. You shine a little too bright. Could you step out of the light? You're an angel, and I can save you for every time that you call. Your very presence will shape our heaven. You never have to play small. Writing letters to myself to remember what I felt, to remember what I see. Say we can always say turn off the clocks in your mind. We ought to make a good time. Turn off the clocks in your mind. We ought to make a good time. If you say when or wherever I will be, what do you do? Push for, I will follow through. What you say when or wherever I will be, what do you do? Push for, I will follow through. Say we can always say stay here. We can always say turn off the clocks in your mind. We all make a good time.
Finish the drywall. I put so many unnecessary holes in it that I feel like at this point, is it even soundproofed? Because I don't know. I thought I was going in straight lines and then I would be like, zoom, like nothing, not hitting a stud. Then I had to back out. Then I'm like, zoom, nothing again. Then I'm like, oh my God, bro, I'm just keep putting more holes into the wall. So what I think I'm gonna do is with the acoustic sealant, I'm gonna go around, do all the edges. I still don't know what I'm gonna do up there. I don't know if I could just like pack it with acoustic sealant. Maybe I could use some of my expanding foam or something. See how it's like, you know, more of a gap than the rest of the wall. I just hoisted y'all up like a baby. I will tell y'all this wall is solid. Like, it ain't going nowhere. It's not moving. It's not bouncing. It's solid.
Solid as a rock.
It's not solid as a rock. I wouldn't say that because the other wall feels a little bit more solid, but this one it's in there. And I feel like it'll be in there long enough for me to like sell the condo, move. So, you know, give me like 5 to 7 years. I think it can stay up for 5 to 7. It's gonna fall down on the next person, not me.
Solid, 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 solid.
I'm very proud of, I had to like bevel that corner along that side wall to make it fit. So I had to like shave off the drywall right there at an angle so it could fit against that wall. I'm really proud of myself for figuring that out for free because y'all know I looked up how to do it online and there's this like tool, it's $15 on Amazon that I could have purchased. I was like, let me just try to do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just not buy another tool that I'll never use again. I am going to eat. Then I'm gonna put acoustical sealant all the way across everything. And this is what, I don't think I finished my thought from earlier, but I think I'm gonna try to put acoustical sealant in all of the holes that I made. I feel like that'll make me feel better a little bit. I don't know if that's against the rules or whatever, but okay, y'all. I am going to go. I want to stop saying, all right, y'all. Okay, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I say that so much in my videos and I notice it in the edits. And the reason it's annoying is because the caption maker creator like software in Premiere Pro, it does not understand when I say y'all. Now I am country. I say a lot of things run together, runt, and it doesn't understand a lot of the stuff I say. But when I say all right, y'all, that baffles it every single time. Like it just, I have to literally go in and hand type all right, y'all. Like, it's so annoying. So I told myself I was just gonna stop saying that, but I think it's just part of my vernacular at this point. I'm gonna go eat. And then when I come back, we'll get back to it with acoustical sealant. Yay. Here is my acoustical. This is what it looks like. It is called the OSI SC175. 28 ounces. So that means you need a big gun for your big cock. I am immature. Dun, 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 so there's like a stick thing on the back. And then there we go. Putting all the acoustical sealant. I put it in all the anywhere where sound could seep through, and I even put it on like all of my mistake holes. So I stuffed some in all of my mistake holes. Did I miss a part? Not me over here thinking I'm done. It's a whole line missing right there. Oh, God. Just going up in a straight line. Just trying to push it in there while I'm going up, you know. I am very tired. This was hard. This was tough. This was harder than the, damn near harder than putting it up in the first place. One of these, that's not good. So when you do your drywall, you're supposed to be able to glide over it with the, what is that? You're supposed to be able to glide over it with a scraper, and it be smooth the whole way. Like your scraper doesn't get interrupted. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that my scraper got interrupted right there is sort of a bad thing, and I don't know how to fix it because the screws are just kind of spinning in the metal track. Like it's almost like they're not gripping the metal track. Child, I don't know. I'm actually reaching a very dangerous, I don't give a like era moment in this project. So I'm really trying to just take my time, be mindful, because I'm really finna not give a in a second. Hey y'all. Um, so today is the first day in maybe like a week or so since the guys did the mudding and taping that I'm back in here trying to do some stuff. I really don't feel well. My stomach hurts. I'm on my cycle, so I'm like just trying to power through and get something done. And I don't know if that's the reason, but I just don't have many to give today. I don't care enough. And I need to do DIY when I really care, because like it takes patience, and you have to be willing to like do stuff until you get it right. And I don't have it today. The drywall guys told me that they couldn't do the tape on the outside where I have the acoustic sealant, because when the acoustic sealant dried, it sort of like sucked in and went concave. And so he said that the mud would crack if he tried to fill that in, because there was too big of a dip. And so he was like, you got to come back with that acoustic caulk and put more until it's flat, like until it matches the wall. So that's what I was going to come in here to do today. The first thing that happened wrong, the caulk came busted at the top. So every time I squeeze, some comes out of this part too, and it's not supposed to do that. So I'm going to get a refund on this, even though I'm using it, because why would you make this job that's already difficult 10 times harder? I went and I did the sides, but I cannot get them flat to save my life. Like they have all kind of ripples and dimples, and I just can't get them flat. Like I'm not a mudder or a taper. So I think I'm gonna try to, I don't know if this stuff sands. Can I sand this stuff? Let me see. It says paintable, cure time, permanently flexible. I don't know. I don't know if I can sand it smooth, but I do know that right now it's giving very much not smooth. Let me tell y'all how hard this thing is to squeeze. This thing is so hard. All of the reviews on Amazon talk about how impossible it is to get it out of the tube because it's so thick.
Damn, boy, he's thick, boy!
And the tube isn't a regular tube of caulk. It's a 28-ounce tube. So it's a ginormous tube. It's already hard to push out. Then I got to be on a ladder. Then I got to actually care about the placement and what I'm doing. It's giving
Impossible.
Who would have thought that out of all that turmoil and trauma that I went through putting up the wall, that the acoustic caulk would be the thing to take me down? I would have never thunk it, to be honest with you. I would have never thunk it. This side I ain't do too bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Now it does need a good sand, but it's flat on this side. This side over here is still giving very much concavia. And I don't even know how to not have it do that. Listen, this is above my skill level. We just gonna keep going. I'm trying not to let the perfectionist in me make me drop into a hole and make me not want to do it. But I also know that if something looks horrendous, I'm going to spend the next however many years I live here staring at it every day and being like, why couldn't you just be patient enough to get it right? Now look, you got to look at this every day for the rest of your life. Not the rest of my life. I'm not going to be here for the rest of my life. Lord, please, no. Please, please. Coming up We are going to have painting. I have to prime and paint. I'm terrible at it. If you watched season 1, yes, season 1 where I did the closet, I hate painting. It is my least favorite part of DIYing, but I'm excited to attempt to do a good job. I think I'm going to give myself like a couple of walls at a time just so I can focus on getting it right and getting it perfect. And then I can stop. But doing the whole room, like if I feel like keep going, if I feel like keeping going, if I feel like continuing on, I will. But I have a feeling that I am going to want to like do a wall, do a section and stop. Because you got to come back, do a second coat. And then with this wall, this is a brand new drywall. So I got to prime it. I probably got to prime this like twice, then paint it twice. Because brand new drywall, it like soaks up everything. Anyway, I'll tell y'all all about that when we get to the end. As far as sound transmission is concerned, I really don't know. I don't hear, it does sound different to me in here. But again, Mr. Warvet, I don't think he's really been in there. I need to tell him to go in his guest room and scream and see how that sound. I wonder if he home. Let me call him. Hold on. I don't even have the patience or the energy to talk to Mr. Warvet right now. I don't feel like dealing with his attitude. I can't do it. I can't do it. That is all for me. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the soundproofing series. I hope you continue to watch as I redo my bedroom. If you have depression, you are not alone, but I encourage you to stay tuned so that you can see the progress that I'm making. Listen, I know I'm not a very fast DIYer. I'm not a fast anythinger, okay? That's why this show is called Depression Nest. I don't even want to get out of bed, all right? So the fact that I have gotten this much done, I'm trying to give myself grace and be proud of myself, but I understand that it probably is boring watching somebody who does like very little at one time. So if you are a subscriber, I appreciate you. What was I saying? Oh, stay tuned. So yeah, in order to stay tuned, you have to what? Stay here. That's right. I just hope it turns out okay. I'm kind of scared about it, to be honest. Try not to be emotional because that's just my cycle. That's not me for real in real life. Okay. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I have really gorgeous plans, even though it seems like everybody and their mama want to steal my color for my room that I've had for a long time. But now it's everybody's favorite color now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I am hopeful that my content quality will improve. I really thought by now I would have this whole YouTube thing like running smoothly as a system. I do not. I literally have to ask ChatGPT to give me a work schedule because I don't even know how to schedule my day. Like, I just feel like I'm not doing it right. I have to do the DIY, record the DIY, edit the DIY, then do more DIY because y'all want to see more progress, but I'm tired. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a second wind at some point. That's all I have here, reporting live from the bedroom. I've actually gotten used to sleeping in the guest room now. So I am in no hurry, even though my therapist told me do not get used to sleeping in there. You have to get this stuff done. I am totally adjusted and kind of enjoy sleeping in there because the TV is this close to my face. And I don't have to wear glasses to watch TV at night.